People usually expect me to talk about glass like it's just a job, but it never was. It was the only thing I stuck with after school, and the only thing that made sense to me. Everyone else in my family thought it was a waste of time. They wanted something stable, engineering, business, anything that sounded respectable when they told their friends. Working with glass to them sounded like I was choosing to struggle. After I graduated, it got worse. They didn't just disagree with me, they stopped inviting me to things. Birthdays, holidays, even small family dinners. At first, they'd make comments about how I'd grow out of it, but when I didn't, they just cut me off. It wasn't loud or dramatic. It was quieter than that. I just stopped being included. My grandmother never did that. She didn't understand glass blowing in any technical sense, but she never acted like that mattered. She'd ask me what I was working on, and she listened like it was important. Not pretending, actually listening. I remember bringing her one of my first pieces, something uneven and honestly kind of ugly, and she treated it like it was worth something. She cleared space for it in her living room and kept it there, even as I got better and made things that were objectively nicer. When I couldn't afford proper tools, she helped however she could. Not in a way that felt like charity, more like she believed it was temporary, like she was just helping me get to where I was already supposed to go. Sometimes she'd sit in the workshop with me, even though it was hot and uncomfortable, just watching. She never rushed me, never asked when I'd switch to something more real. I think what stayed with me the most was that she never tried to make my passion smaller, so it would fit into something easier to understand. Everyone else needed it to be practical, profitable, explainable. She just accepted it as it was. When she passed, I almost quit. Not because of money or pressure, but because she was the only one who made it feel like it mattered. Without that, it felt pointless for a while. But I didn't stop. And now, when people ask me how I kept going back then, I don't really talk about determination or discipline. It was simpler than that. I had one person who believed it wasn't a mistake, and that was enough to keep me from believing everyone else. She was the reason for my success, even when others didn't believe in it.